Good morning, noon, good evening, good day here in Australia. Yeah. So I have moved my microphone close to my mouth. That's what I've done. I have not been in game for a while. I don't know why. I feel a bit dirty, like I'm cheating on a girlfriend or something. But yeah, I thought I might get back into it. There's so many things. Excuse me. So many things I've not done. One of which is engineering my ships properly. Now, I've got an Alliance Challenger. Don't know what to do with it. Some people have said combat. But what I do know is it's pretty much unengineered. So what I'm going to do is go into a PG. Mainly because I'm going to probably end up going to Jameson's at some point, and in open you'll just get ganked. Happens, it's part of the game, that's what makes it dangerous. So I'm to reduce the risks of that. An interdiction I can handle, it's not a problem. By an NPC I can handle, but ganking, it's just a bit tiresome, so really, which is why, and a lot of others will play in PG or solo. Anywho, let's have a look. What have we got here? Is my Challenger here? I think it probably is. Did I move it over? I didn't, did I? What a penis. Okay, well, what we'll do, we will... What have I got on this at the moment? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at my Challenger. Come on, you're going to show it? God. Well, we'll look up the... there we go. It's the Whinger. So... Overcharge. Okay. Okay. That's piss poor. Very crap. Why is that such crap jump range? Well, I haven't got Guardian on it. It's got a 5D. Why has it got a 5D? And why did I engineer a 5D one? What a penis. Well, I'm gonna need to change that. I'm gonna need to change that. That should be an A-rated frame shift drive. Which means I'm gonna have to. Oh, it's so annoying. So I'm gonna have to engineer it all again. What a pain in the ass. All right. Well, we need to change that. Thrusters should be D. Life support is D. That's fine. Power distribution. Let's have it as. I'll keep that as D as well. Fuel. Yeah, this is crap. I've engineered. Why does it, unless it came with an engineered FSD? I don't know. That's awful. Well, it's not awful, but it could be better than that. So I'm building this for combat by the looks of it. It's got beam lasers, multi-cannons, overcharge. Yeah, this is going to have to be a complete start from scratch type thing. Ugh, what a pain, what a pain. All right. So I'm going to take my... I mean, 14 light years jump range is going to take forever. So I am going to take. I wish you could take. I wish you could transfer the engineering from one instrument, one module to another. What a pain in the ass. What a pain in the ass. I've got that blueprint anyway, so I don't need to go to Deciat or Deciat, what do you want to call it. I don't need to go there for the base engineering, but I will need to go for experimental. Okay, well let's head over to Jameson's in my DBX, and then we'll transfer that over. And we'll have a look at what I can get. All right. Oh, hang on. Is it my cut? Is it my cutter I'm talking about? That's Challenger. Oh, it's definitely the Alliance. I've got a cutter as well. What can I use the cutter for? That's even got less. But it's got more powerful. Just a couple of large high points. I don't know. Don't know. What do you reckon? Cutter or... Well, why don't we work on all of them? Let's work on all of them. Okay, let's try and engineer all my decent... The ships I've not engineered. For this one, I'll want to get a couple of beam lasers engineered. Going to take a lot of materials. So I don't know what to do. I mean, this has got some engineering done. It's just I've engineered the wrong bloody stuff, haven't I? Weapons I'm okay with. I think. It's the Imperial Cutter Alliance. I'm going to work on the cutter, I think. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's head out to started up game glass this morning. There we go. Half asleep. I think we'll work on the cutter. So we're going to head over to Jameson's. We're going to transfer the cutter over there. That will take 25 minutes. So I may need to come back at a later time today to do what I need to do. Game glass is firing up nicely. Right. Galaxy map. There we go. And we want to go to, it is... There we go. Shinrata. 216. What's that? About four jumps. There we go. Lovely. Let's go. Why is it dropping down? Is this playing up again? No. Oh, that's just me being a div. Hello! What's that? Lights off. So 4 jumps and then
Scan detected.
4 jumps. Now, for those who don't know, the reason you go to Jameson's, well, Jameson's is a good place to go, is I think it's a 10% discount. On thank you very much, flight control. You get a 10% discount on pretty much everything. Well, you do get a 10% discount on everything, and it'll have everything. It's the one-stop place for all your modules. So if you've got the cash, you can fully kit out any ship you've got. Obviously, engineering is a different matter. And for the Guardian tech, you will need Guardian blueprints. And so for that, you'll need to go to a Guardian site, which is fun. I think you can do it by yourself, but it's always nice to have friends around. Yeah, it's just the way it is, I'm afraid. Okay, scan this anyway. We get the data. I think I probably scanned it before, but nothing much worth scanning there.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I've recently upgraded my graphics card, which is making things a lot more playable. It was never a problem in space anyway, but I need a new graphics card. The one I was running was about 5-6 years old. So I've gone ahead. I don't have the bottomless pockets to go ahead and buy a top of the range 4000 series, so a 4090, but I have gone in and bought the 4060, which upgrading from a 1070 is a huge leap. It's sort of like 3 generations. Yeah, so it's an improvement all round. I think the general agreement is if you want a 3000 series card already, it's not worth going to a 4060. But if you want a 1000 or 2000 or something older than a 1000, then yeah, go for it. Which is what I've done, and I like. I can actually play my games in high settings. I think I've even got ultra settings on this one, and the GPU's. The GPU is barely breaking into a sweat, apart from one minor blip in elites, but it just seems to be elite. I just don't think they've optimized it still, and it's a bit buggy still, you know, which is a shame because I love this game. I really do. I feel kind of bad for not being in it for a while, but yeah, there we go. Shinrata Desra. I don't know if I'm pronouncing. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I never know if I'm playing it right or pronouncing it right. So 50 light years. Engagemify. Okay, so the station we want is a Coriolis. Oh, no, it's not. It's an Orbis. And that is where we're going. I thought it was a Coriolis. Why did I think it was a Coriolis? Alright. So yeah, my current setup is I've got an i7 9th generation. I have 32 gig of RAM. I have a 500 gig SSD, the boot partition, and a 1 terabyte HDD for everything else. Soon to be replaced with another SSD in preparation for a certain other space game that's coming out in September. Oh, loop of shame, because I'm talking. And I've got an RTX 4060 Ti graphics card. Playing on an ultra wide monitor for my primary screen, and a cheapy 1080 standard size screen for my secondary one. And I'm using Game Glass. I've got an X52 Pro HOTAS, which is really good. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. But it's certainly... Well, no, it's the cheapest out of the decent HOTASes, I think. I'd love to get a Warthog, but they're quite expensive. And I think I'd only get a Warthog if I had a really decent flight setup. Which mine is alright, but it's a bit of a mess. Because I don't believe in cable management. Well, it's not that I don't believe, it's that I can't do it. What are we getting frame rate wise now? Let's have a look. 60. I think I've got it capped. I'm sure you are. Thanking you, Flight Control. I am requesting docking now.
Access granted. Proceed to bay 4-3.
4-3. Okie dokie. I really must get voice attack working once more, because I like voice attack. But I can only use it when my daughter's not in the playroom. Which she is a lot. Four, 3. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
I think I need to change the dead zones on my little mode switching dial on my HOTAS, but we shall see. Coming into lands. Fantastic. Okay.
Confirmed contact. Engaging docking restraints.
What I might do,
Commander.
I don't know. Do I do it? Do I risk it? Do I go into open? I don't know. But what we're going to... Oh, what have I got stored here? Oh, my Viper's here as well, is it? Oh, okay, okay. Well, we're going to bring my cutter over. That's going to take half an hour, okay. 2 million? Jesus Christ, it's costing me. Alright. Let's have a look. We'll go to... no, you won't. No, you won't. No, we won't. We're going to disembark. Just want to see what sort of frame rate I'm getting. So 60 at the moment. It will drop when I transition out. So you'll see it drop momentarily. Okay. Now, I've typically been getting around, I think it drops to about 38 in station. And then it will go up to about high 40s. But it doesn't really interfere with the play of the game. the worry is you can get too paranoid about frame rates and the like. So yeah. All right, so there we go. So it's 50, 40. Yeah, it's up to 50. Which ain't too bad. That I'm not too fussed. No, I'm not looking for work. Bugger off. Just looking. No, we're at 60. Got the ray tracing there as well, which is kind of sexy. Yeah.
Hey, I need someone who can, you know.
Now, before I upgrade my graphics card, I was struggling to get above 30. Now, I want to see what happens here, because when I left the station yesterday, it dropped right down, and I don't know why it did that. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, it's not. Let's climbing up again. But yeah, it's very strange. There you go. And we're back up again. So yeah, that's all right. It's just a game. There's probably things I can do. Let's have a look and see what happens and what's happening in the background. Yeah, okay. CPU's high, but so is the GPU. Cool. So, I think that is all I'm going to do for now. Let's have a look and see what my... I've completely forgotten about my Viper. I don't know what that's running at the moment. Dirty drive tuning street. So Scott, okay. So that's got Mass Manager. Hasn't got. Yeah, see the Viper's good, but you can't get very big modules on there. And you've only got a 3A power plant. You've only got 3A live supports. It's got quite small slots. I mean, look at the fuel tank. It's redesigned for, yeah, it's not redesigned for long haul missions. We'll get my cutter over and we'll see how we can get with that, and I'll do that in the next stream.